Enos.
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
2016. I don't.
I do not.
You're now married.
I mean, if it's the start of technically, if we go back to the start of 2016, we get Carrie Fisher back. So
Whoa,
I'm
That's
all
cool.
for it.
that is true.
I'm
Hey,
for
hi.
it.
Now the internet can hear me as well as you guys, so
Did
that's
you
that's
do-
cool.
Did you do that black and white overlay?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Is that to signify death?
Wait, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that is to signify that Melina is currently dead. Correct. Just
That's
because
disrespectful.
Can I have one of those?
I thought we might have trouble remembering that one of the players are dead currently. Hey, hi.
Why didn't you just write dead next to my name?
I could have, but that's a whole. No, I don't want to do that.
Cool.
Welcome to the Lawrites. Welcome to Sword of the Skulls. This is my little D&D 5th edition campaign. With these wonderful people who are truly so much cooler than me. And they're going to introduce themselves now. And we're going to start, please, with Han the DM. Would you introduce both yourself and your character? And give us a little super quick lowdown on how they're doing.
Oh, yeah, I'm Ham. I run games over at Meeples and Dragons. I play stuff here. I play on Fangs and Fangs. I'm all over the place like a weird rash. I play Sal. He's psychic, but he's also pretty much dead. He's on one failed death saving throw, and currently he's got disadvantage on strength and dex checks. Can't dash, dodge, or disengage. He's got disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks. Half speed. Disadvantage on death saving throws.
So many
And
Ds.
that's about it. Apart
Yeah.
from that, he's fine.
Apart from that, he's doing just great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
NBC DM, would you like to do the same,
Hey.
please? Introduce yourself, your character, and just a little check-in on Vermilion's state of being currently.
No. Hello, I'm NBC. And as usual, as is tradition that I've established recently, is I will be introducing my character through some kind of a rhyme, and that's it. Without further ado, definitely looking real dumb in front of his canonically hot mom. It's Vermilion.
Good.
Very good. I love that.
Also, Vermilion's mom is now canonically hot.
True. I would like everyone's D10 of hotness for Vermilion's mom.
I can't find something hot. I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, I need dice to play this game.
I got a 9.
I got a 9.
I think it'd be
What did you
weird
roll,
for me.
NBC? Oh, no,
I think it'd be weird for me to roll a d10 for this.
So can I
Hey,
just
random Zoom window. What did you roll?
Nice try.
Can I just add real quick?
Mm.
Since we're rolling high, it's Vermilfion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10,
that's what their name is.
10 milky MILF points. Hey,
Milky.
Vermilkian. No,
Juicy.
that's a different thing.
it's milky now.
No, it's-
It's milky now. That was like 4 years ago. Leave me alone. Hey, Saz, would you like to introduce yourself, please, and also your character, and give us a little check-in on Tiny Wings' state of being currently?
Sure, sorry, I was just waiting for the tiny human to leave the room so I could unmute myself. Hi, I'm Saz, or Saz the Meeple. I'm resident Dice Goblin Twitch producer over at Meeples and Dragons. When I'm not over there, I'm over here, and when I'm not here, I'm over on Split the Party on a Monday doing What We Do in Barovia, which is our Curse of Stride campaign, but we're not on tomorrow because we're all taking the day off. So here I play Tiny Wing. She's adorable. She's a 3-inch tall fairy. She's almost dead. She tried to make a friend last session. It sort of kind of worked. And now she's hiding in a tree. That's Tiny.
Excellent. Ash, would you like to introduce yourself, please, your character, and give us a brief little insight into Lilith's mind at the moment?
Sure. Hey, I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on most social media pages, usually Instagram. You can also find me over on Split the Party every Monday-ish when I don't take drowsy antihistamines and sleep through the session. Where I play a much better cleric than the one I play here. Here I play Lilith. She's a cleric and a bitch. She's got 4 hit points and she's going to die. I know that she's going to die because I'm going to get her killed.
Look, that
I'm doing
tracks.
everything in my power this session to get her killed.
Then we can all get cool black and white overlays.
We'll get a matching set. Stop fucking with the names of the characters, you bastards.
What are you talking about?
You jerks. I need to know who they are, or I'll forget what's happening in the game, and we don't want that.
Wow, you're gonna hate what's happened to all the rest of them.
No. Hey, Emily, would you like to introduce yourself, please? And then introduce your once character, and I guess,
Ooh.
yeah.
That's it.
Whoa, that's
No,
your
I'm
introduction
joking.
for yourself.
No.
You just do that and nothing else for the entire game.
Yeah. Every time you think you're safe, I'm just gonna make that noise in the background. Hey, my name's Emily. I am the GM, producer, and chief executive Thirstmaster over on Hexes and Vexes. Where, you know, I've run my own campaign and I'm about to start producing a brand new Candela Obscura campaign, which is gonna be really fucking cool. When I'm not there, I'm at Pangs and Fangs, I'm at Meeples and Dragons. I'm here. I'm anywhere that and I'm now I'm on Fall of Tau Lever as well, with Somebody's Heroes. You can catch the grand finale of that tomorrow. So just, you know, trying to not give myself free time. As for my character, it doesn't matter, they're dead.
Whoa.
Mm.
The last thing that they thought before they died from memory was a beautiful little memory about their brother and family, I guess, in general.
Yeah.
And also Vermilion, which is a real shame given that they're about to die as well, I guess.
Good. Excellent.
Magnificent. What we're going to do, rather
Yeah,
than
go on.
jumping directly into combat, and this is entirely on me. I had everyone's initiative order on a piece of paper. I don't want to be bothered going back to it. And you've killed off most of the combatants in this little contest of force so far. When we wrapped up last year, we wrapped up with Vermilion's mother arriving, and so what we're going to do is we're going to step out of combat for a little bit. And we're gonna head over to there. Vermilion, your mother has stepped out of a effectively some kind of teleportation circle, and addresses you. What have you got yourself into, my dear boy?
Well, you see, it would take truly so long to explain what happened here that led us to this point. So if it's all the same to you, I'd rather just turn into a carp and leave. If that's okay.
I wouldn't recommend it. You've been a very bad boy.
Oh.
She'll turn and
She
she's
finds out I flunked out of law school.
law as in Lore.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, cool.
Right.
Fucking magnificent. She approaches the bank, at which Willett is like holding on for dear life onto a bush at the moment, trying his best to hide, and stares down at him. That's for you. Don't even think about going anywhere. And she will yell across the river, Benedict, I have him, get over here. And at that point, we will jump back into combat. I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Fuck is Benedict?
And while you're doing that, I guess we do have this extra little zoom window. And look, they're probably
can we
going to
do
need...
something with it?
There's probably someone behind that window, and I guess they're going to need to roll initiative. So if they would like to reveal themselves at this time, that would be wonderful.
It's gonna be wild when they don't.
Yeah.
They're not there anymore.
They've left disappointed in all of you.
I would have.
Me too. I nearly did.
Oh well, no special guest.
Believe that Malia's ghost is just flying around the battlefield in people's faces. Like,
Woo! Oh,
Left
we
in
got
God pizza.
Good. Malia's spirit has in fact
I fucking
Fucking
knew
Wait
it.
a minute, who's this? Holy cow. Who's
Yeah.
Can you please not smash my blockings? Thank you.
How many fingers do you have?
Hello.
Right
And,
now?
and go, Emily, go cut off a lock of his hair for us.
Whoa.
I can do that.
I know.
Hello, Mr. Wenty. Greetings. Hi. Hey. Hello. Whoa. Get back in your fucking grave. Go on. Good. Mr. Wenty, hello, greetings. Can you please quickly, for everyone on the internet, describe who you are as a human person, and then tell us what you're doing here? It's a bit weird.
Hello, I'm me. As ever, I appear to be here. I am mainly here to torment these beautiful people that are on the screen in front of me, apart from Saz, who we love.
Good. Correct answer.
Not an inaccurate representation of the state of affairs.
I'm gonna get you
True.
back, D20. I'll remember this.
Wow. I mean, that's
She
you've
won't.
only killed me off once. Killing me off twice seems to be petulant. So I can return the favor.
I
Man.
use a heist action to say I prepared a red dragon for right now.
Look, I'm not opposed to the introduction of heist actions into the game. I think it's a real cool idea.
We're going to do a heist.
And in fact, here we go. This is the new thing for 2026. You can, once per session between you,
Oh,
make
as a
use
group.
of, as a group, make
Yeah.
use of a single heist action.
Cool.
I'm not going to say yes to them all, but if you could justify the little rewind in time, you can absolutely have a little
Cool.
heisty action.
We all got married via the ceremony spell, and we have higher AC and just more hit points because of the power of love and or hatred.
Which means Malia's not dead.
Yeah.
I'm truly sorry to tell you that Malia is definitely dead.
Oh, well, she had a good run. It's going to be hard for Vermilion to find a new best friend, but I'm sure he'll manage.
Whoa, that's really rough.
Just putting Tiny's, name
Maybe this new
in
guy.
the list there for that.
Excellent. Can I get everyone's initiative, please, for what is a resumed combat after a little brief break?
Did you not keep our initiative? Are we re-rolling initiative?
You're re-rolling initiative because I didn't keep it. That's
Wow.
correct.
Just a testament to the DM's organization, that is.
Well, I cleaned up the room, and in doing so, I appear to have scrapped my initiative tracking. Sorry
I
about
believe I have your notes.
it. Maybe.
Locked in a secure
Just
vault where you'll never get them.
Fucking roll it. Wait, do you actually have my notes?
Yeah, do you want them?
Yeah, bring them in. They're probably unimportant. But I will have everyone roll though. Thank you.
19.
Thank you.
I rolled a nat 20.
Excellent. At disadvantage?
Not for initiative.
Oh, you don't have disadvantage on initiative.
Well, actually, it's classified as a dex check.
It's
so
a dex
it would
check,
be-
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
Sorry, buddy.
So that's
18.
a 1.
Good.
Good.
Which makes sense, I guess. You are barely capable of initiative, let alone of getting too high in the order.
You're
Next.
so old.
MVC?
8.
8 for Vermilion. Marvelous. For Lilith?
So
18.
Yes, Ham.
so the being Captain Pedantic Pants,
Mm.
the conversation with Mummy Dearest took like a couple of minutes, which in theory is an awful lot of death saving throws
Did
that
not.
I should be rolling.
It's definitely not a couple of minute long conversation. It was much shorter than that, but bear with me. 'Cause
Like in the room?
if,
Like,
yeah,
is the bear with you right now?
yeah, Emily brought one in. It was really rude.
Huh.
And D20. What did we roll for Grom?
Rom.
13.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Ham, I will get you at this
Ugh.
point. Prior to this kicking off, courtesy of your pedantry, if you like to roll a death saving throw, please.
Can we
Sal.
introduce inspiration via channel points for 2026?
At disadvantage. I feel like... No, I haven't given Sal inspiration for anything yet. That's unfair.
Sal
Is it-
does technically have a bardic inspiration die,
Mm.
and this is technically a saving throw for him to use it on.
Cast Vicious Mockery on self.
It's a 4.
So, okay. Sal's not looking crash hot.
Add the bardic inspiration.
What's the
How? I'm
bottom?
unconscious. How can I be inspired when I'm unconscious?
Listen,
You were already
you don't know.
inspired.
it was a telepathic inspiration, so what is it? It is 1d6. Just roll the 6.
And look, if you've listen.
Just roll
How
six.
many movies have you seen where the power of music has come to the rescue?
One
I-
specifically.
Lilith is not a music bard. You
Yeah.
need that known.
Yeah.
This is not a
Look,
music
The
situation.
power of
I rolled-
storytelling.
I rolled a 2. So
Great. Magnificent. Look, in which case, that's sure. Tiny Wing.
If I recall correctly, Marcus Eight Fingers is also dead.
Correct.
We
He
did.
died, and then the 2 drowned assassins died.
Drowned
and the troll
assassins
is
are
dead,
dead.
and
With him.
also on top of. Sorry, I just saw a name change.
Rude.
Couldn't be me.
Troll is dead and on top of Malia's corpse, because it died directly on top of her.
Correct.
Yep. And Trader Tiny Dick is
Yeah.
maybe gonna get eaten by a crocodile. Who knows?
I can't wait to see what happens to Ball's first McKay.
Yep, good. I'm glad you continued to disrespect me like that. That's definitely not going to hurt you in the long term. Tiny Wing is first up in the initiative order. Tiny Wing's currently hiding in a tree.
Tiny Wing is going to continue hiding in a damn tree.
Okay, excellent. What you see out ahead of you, though, currently, Lilith, I think, is still invisible, right? Yeah. You would see the big Goliath guy over next to Sal, and also the Aarakocra sorcerer next to Sal, who is actively dying at the moment. You'll also be aware that Malia is underneath the corpse of the troll that fell atop her.
No, the troll is also invisible.
It's true. We don't
I
know.
also
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
I don't think they
I
ever
was
knew because I
invisible.
was always invisible.
That's right. I forgot about the dust to disappearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's,
Lilith's the only one who kind of has an idea that Malia might be dead.
that said, Tiny Wing saw a troll and then saw Lilith throw some stuff up that she's done before, and then the troll turned invisible, so you could safely assume that it's somewhere in that vicinity. Just as a general concept. What would Tiny Wing like to do at this juncture?
She's not in a position to have seen what happened to Sal, is she?
I think she could see, because she's up and in the tree, I think you'd have a line of sight on Sal being down with those two next to him, yes.
Well, in that case, the Aarakocra,
Mhm.
she might launch a couple of Eldritch Blasts his way and then move to a different spot in the tree to hide.
Excellent. I love that.
Oh, it's 2 beams now. That's not going to hit shit.
2 beams.
Oh, I don't know if it's in that 20.
Look, fucking let's go. And that 20 will do it. So just
So
a,
Love this dice.
correct. Just a reminder on the standing convention for nat 20s that we're doing now. So you'll take the max damage and then a roll on top of that as well.
He's
so-
arbitrarily changed it again.
I'm pretty sure that was the way I did it last time, and I think
It
that's
was.
the way that
I'm
we're
just
settling
making
on.
fun of you.
Yeah, stop it. I'm so easy. How
All
rude.
right, well, the
true.
max damage is 15.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, there it is. That'll be a plus another 9. 15, no, it's at 24.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna. I'll move to the other side of the tree and keep trying to hide behind branches, given she's only 3 inches tall.
Excellent. Let me check this guy's stuff real quick. Okay, what you see as this twisting, crackling energy launches out at the Aarakocra, the barbarian next to Sal notices this, and you see this wave of power emanate from him. And he is going to use his spirit shield in an attempt to reduce that damage.
Mm.
It is not enough for the Aarakocra to not be absolutely fucking smoked in a charcoal. Complete fried chicken style. This sorcerer is turned to fucking a crisp by Tiny Wings Eldritch Blast. Whoosh. The barbarian next to Sal kind of looks in the direction of where these blasts came from and just screams enraged and turns as though he's about to head in a direction. Next up is going to be Vermilion's mother, Solethra, aka the Gravesworn, aka the Revenantress, aka she who remembers, and matrician of the Moran Custoria.
Okay, mummy.
Walks towards Willett and just grabs him by the collar and starts pulling him towards her little teleportation circle back over on the beach line there. Willett
Hey, that's our guy.
Willett is actively struggling against this as she does so, and they will make a contested strength check. He breaks away from that, and she loses grip on him. She turns to you, Vermilion.
Hmm?
You mean to tell me you know this traitorous wretch?
Not intimately, but yes. Well, I don't know him personally, but my friend knows him. She's over there somewhere. Gestures to vaguely to somewhere over there.
Okay, good.
Having absolutely no idea where Lilith actually is.
Brilliant. She'll once again yell out to Tremont, directing directing Benedict to assist her with the Allen. And
I sure hope he walks through the water to do that.
It'd be pretty cool, huh?
Mm.
Unfortunately for you specifically, he's not going to do that, and he is up next, and he will, on the ground, bolt. Whoa. Why can't I see these now? 10, 15. He's gonna sidestep around the Goliath for the time being, and he's gonna try and race to kind of keep pace with Willett down the river.
Willett down the river.
Good, thank you. I appreciate that.
Inspiration.
You can have it.
Thank you.
Lilith.
Thank you.
You are up.
Yeah. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
One, does anyone remember what level I cast Moonbeam at? Because I think it was 3rd, but I can't remember. 2, the description of Moonbeam says that I can take an action to move it in any direction. Does that just mean generally in a straight line, or can I make it wiggle?
Oscillate.
You want to oscillate
kind of-
the moonbeam?
Like, if I wanted to like make a loop-de-loop, does
Yeah.
that count? It technically encompasses any direction by
No,
getting
it
every
doesn't because
direction.
it's singular. It's a direction.
That's not what it says. It says any direction.
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah,
Can
go
you
for
make
it.
it? Can you make it do like one of those inflatable tube guys?
Yeah, go and oscillate your moonbeam.
Can I turn it into a wacky waving inflatable moonbeam?
You can.
Okay, cool. Because I want to, at a glance, because like I've got less than 6 seconds to react.
Mm-hmm.
Does Salazar look dead?
He's unconscious and he is super unhealthy, so he's looking.
But he also got hit with a paralytic agent. Does he look dead? Would it be reasonable for Lilith to assume in the less than like 2 seconds that she's going to look that direction that he is dead?
Let's make it a medicine check.
And can I ask another question?
Mm-hmm.
The big white circle, is that the moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Sal is actually in?
No, it's just the corner of your avatar. You're fine.
Yeah. We
Okay.
it
Yeah,
was
there was extensive
it was
discussion about
specifically placed
Alright.
correct.
positioning last
Just
Yeah.
double checking.
It's- Although the
Yeah.
oscillation, who knows?
Yeah. That was fuck. What was it? 13 and 6, 19. Okay.
Yeah, even with just a short amount of time, Lilith will clock that there is the shallowest rate of breathing remaining
Okay.
in Sal's body at this point.
Okay. So can I oscillate this thing past Sal so as not to hit him or me, to hit balls first McKay and
Mm.
Tremont, and then like whip it back? Actually, no. You know what? Lilith doesn't want that. Ash has had too much time to think about this. Lilith doesn't want that. Lilith knows that this guy Grum is attempting to burn away the troll, because he almost tried to do that last turn, but then he did an action and then couldn't use his second action. So I'm just going to move this. Nope, that is not the. No. Someone help! Why can't I move the? I can move me, but I can't move the moonbeam.
Oh, because I locked it.
Why would you do that, you bastard?
Because I like making everyone's life difficult.
Hey, where's my give me back my moonbeam, you fuck.
And that's why he locked it.
I wanna sort of whip it around so it hits ass and then hits Grum.
Oof. Okay.
Is that possible? If that's possible?
How far can you move it? As part of your
Oh
action?
god. Hang on, how far is this? I didn't even check the. I think I can move. It's 60 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
easily.
can move it up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to hit ass and then Grum. So they will have to make Constitution checks. Saving throws.
The assassin absolutely fails.
The what?
You heard.
The ass in.
The ass?
Mr. Wenty, what was Grom's con save?
18 DM.
That passes. So you take 11 points of radiant damage. And it's 22 if the other guy failed. The other guy did fail. 22 points of radiant damage halved if you succeeded, is what I should say. And if either of them are a shape changer, they do make that saving throw with disadvantage.
They do. Shade changer or not, I guess you'll never know. The assassin is also toast.
Amazing. Just I would just
Wow,
like to
they were
imagine
bred
that
the
it
whole
kind of
time.
like I would just like to imagine that they might not have been bred, but they definitely got fucked.
Good.
What? That was good. I enjoyed that.
10 out of 10. Add it to the clip library.
Thanks. And so that doesn't count as casting a spell because it is just an action. So what the fuck, is there a bug on my screen? I would like to use my bonus action to break my invisibility and cast spiritual weapon right behind this Grum guy. Which does not break the concentration on Moonbeam because in 2014 rules, it's not a concentration spell.
Groovy.
Can I have a
good.
shape?
One moment.
I don't know how to do it on Owlbear.
Where the heck is that? There it is. What do you require?
A shape for a spiritual weapon. I don't
Yeah.
care what. Lilith's spiritual weapon. Lilith's spirit. So your spiritual weapon can be an object. It appears as an object, right?
It can, yes.
Okay, my spiritual weapon is the ragdolling corpse of Marcus Eightfingers,
Brilliant.
which by definition is an object.
Okay, great. In which case
Excellent.
we'll make it a 5-foot circle. There you go.
Yeah, and it is locked again, bro.
Give me a minute.
There we go.
I only just figured out how to
it's-
draw.
Can you just make it a different color? Because otherwise it's going to get lost in the moonbeam.
No.
Okay.
I also refuse to spend time learning how to use the tools that I employ for these games, bro. So I get it.
Yeah, thanks.
Fair enough. And as part of summoning it, I get to make an attack roll with it. I get to make an attack roll with it. Thank you, D&D Beyond. Which is a 21 to hit.
Is this for Grum, I assume, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. $21 is going to hit Grum? It will. There you go.
Well, okay. So that is going to be another 9 points of force damage. And then I'm just gonna go, oh shit, and just sort of over here.
At which
And,
point
that's
the giant crocodile will
the giant crocodile, which was waiting on Vermilion's orders to quote attack the big scary thing. And it quote, according to you last session, didn't see a big scary thing.
It didn't because it's
And given
invisible.
that it's bigger than Lilith, I would argue that it doesn't think I'm big.
You can
or scary.
you can argue that.
It didn't attack Tremon, it won't attack Lilith.
Yeah, true.
Simple as that.
Actually, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Thanks, Envy. And also, there's a
Fuck
crab
my
with a knife.
life, but no, you're right.
Yeah, also the crab.
The crab. Roll initiative for the crab.
The crab is a real good guy. Leave him alone. All right, Lilith. Anything else?
No, that will be much. Other than to telepathically turn to Vermilion and be like, I think Malia's dead. And that's it.
Excellent.
What?
Yeah, good. Grum, your turn, my boy. Whoa, we've lost your audio.
DM,
Oh, there you are.
as discussed, no, as a go, I was just looking at my options. DM, as discussed, you see him disappear and take the actions we discussed prior to this.
Sure.
So because you started your turn in the moonbeam, you need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
The DC is 30.
185. Did that help? If we're making up
DC
numbers,
is 16.
yeah, you good. You want to roll damage to one of this?
Did you fail or? So it's
Roll
21.
damage.
I rolled
Tell me.
21.
Yep, all good.
21 damage or whatever half 21 is on a successful.
21 or 10.
It's one or the other. It's 10 or 11. I don't. Someone else can figure that out. I just get to say the word half.
Oh, what
All good.
was the total damage?
21 points.
Yeah, I think we said for player damage we're rounding up. So we'll go 11.
Ooh. Well, if we're rounding up, 15.
Bite me. Magnificent. D20, I'll get you to check Discord as well, please.
Oh.
Boom.
I don't like this.
No, it's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. In the meantime, we'll move on to Vermilion, please.
Sorry, I'm just watching the crab on the bottom of the map. Give me can you give me a lowdown once again of who is and isn't in play anymore? Because there's this giant bat and this whatever
The orc.
that guy.
Yeah, so, and the last tussle that you had was with that orc. I think you had to go at the bat. The bat's not looking too crash hot. The orc is very unhappy about that, and it's kind of also looking over very frantically now over towards Willett and your mother.
Huh. Do they seem like they're allied with my mother or not? Would it be possible to tell in the moment?
Yeah, roll an insight check for me.
Hell yeah, I will do that. Once I find the tab that I left my character sheet in. There it is. Insight. That is 14 on the dice plus 4, 18.
Okay. The orc looks more concerned that they're going to lose their quarry.
Or like
than
get
anything
fired.
else.
Hmm.
It doesn't feel like they're aligned. He's worried that someone else is trying to collar this Alan.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Infestation on the orc. Because that's what you get when you ride a bat, is you get parasites. So it's a cloud of mites, fleas, or other parasites appear on the creature.
Mhm.
The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it will take some poison damage and move 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay,
If it can move, and its speed is at least 5 feet.
great. What's the DC on the con save?
The DC on the con save is 15.
Was the orc, yeah?
Correct.
Rolled 15, so eat it, I guess.
Okay. I
Um,
don't think I will eat it.
why not? Well, yeah. Look, you can if you want. Anything else from Vermilion?
As a bonus action, I would like to flip him off.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
He makes a biting motion towards your extended finger.
It's only room for 8 fingers, and he's dead. Carry on.
Okay, brilliant. This brings us to Sal.
Yo. All right, death saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Do good at disadvantage.
Do you want me to just message you what the result is,
Um,
or do you want me to tell everyone?
you can tell everyone. I feel like it'll be unfair if Emily, who has to sit here for the entire session dead,
Yeah.
does so, and you get away with
Yeah,
secrets.
look, that's true. Can you grey my screen out as well, please?
Yeah.
I got a 3.
I absolutely can. And similarly, Ham, as life ebbs its way from Salaslow's body, what do we think the last thoughts that he has are?
There would be 2. One, that with all the chaos that is ensuing, he hopes that Tiny Wing gets away. And the other would be, and the last memory would be of his family. As life leaves the hobgoblin's body.
Holy shit, he has a family.
Mm.
Oh no, that's right. He has a hot
He's got a
snake
hot
wife.
ex-wife, yeah.
Yeah.
What specific family memory do we think
Snake
Salaslow
wife.
has? And is it Hot Snake Wife or is it different family?
No, it's not hot snake wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's back the family in the Feyborg, his parents, the extended family.
His son Bobby.
Very good. And with that, Salaslow passes from the mortal coil. In the strange space between life and death, Sal, kind of look up and just kind of past these bushes and past this rageful Goliath. You could swear you can see like this flickering sort of shape that very much resembles Malia, standing there looking really annoyed, very unhappy, just off of the pathway. And for the meantime, that is the final thing that Sal sees. And we're back at the top of the round, I believe, with Tiny Wing.
Guess I'm gonna I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Mr. Balls first, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That will be a dirty 20. Yeah, and a 10.
Excellent. The dirty 20 is a clear hit.
Okay. That will be where's the right spell? That will be I can math, so I swear 13 damage.
What kind of damage?
It's force damage, isn't it? Yeah, force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm not too sure why Tiny's there because I had moved her. So she's going to move to the other side of the tree again.
Excellent. He kind of takes that hit. It's nowhere near as effective as it was on the Aarakocra. But he is kind of stopped for a second in his tracks from what looked like a kind of direct beeline. And you see him kind of try and track where this energy has fired out of the tree from. And it doesn't look like he exactly
buddy.
finds
3
where
inches
you
tall.
are. Correct. But it's quite clear that he's scanning the tree line for you at that stage. Vermilion.
Yeah.
Your mother kind of looks up at you, looks across the river, and kind of just makes an assessment of what's happening. And she will turn to you. Try and do something right in your life, if you can for once.
Nope.
Don't let him go anywhere.
Okay.
And she will misty step across the river. And she kind of stands here amidst this carnage, looks at Benedict racing to do his work, running down the river, also trying to catch Willett. Safe in her assumption that her son is somewhat competent enough to do what she's asked, but a little bit concerned about the state of affairs. And she begins to cast a spell. The corpse of Marcus Eightfingers arises as a zombie.
Oh, interesting. I, the player, think that's interesting. Vermilion's no idea what's going on.
She reaches out a hand, and you can see that she is trying to raise another corpse that she's become aware of. And then she drops to her knees. Her eyes roll back into her head. Her spine arches backwards. Malia.
Gross.
Your soul has been, as almost all souls do, walking the long grey road in the Shadowfell to its final destination. With your final thought being of your brother, there's this moment of what feels like clarity as you walk this road, and you know that if you just keep walking, you'll see him again. And for you, in what in the material realm has taken place in a matter of seconds, it feels like hours, could be days, could be months. of walking just step by step, 1 foot in front of the other, knowing that you'll see those that you love, those that you miss. And at one point, sure enough, the face of the boy that you knew as your brother emerges from the countless number of faces walking this road with you.
That's rude, Promethean.
He doesn't appear to recognize you, but you recognize him. And you, or your soul more specifically, are more than free to attempt to interact with them as you do so.
I have a question with this walking.
Mhm.
Like, is it like a compulsion to just keep walking, or do I feel like I have like autonomy over myself?
I think if you say roll a wisdom check,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to make it a fairly low DC, we'll make it a DC of 10 to claim autonomy from this
A wisdom
compulsion.
check or a wisdom save? Sorry?
Wisdom check.
Okay, hold on. That is a 15 total.
Perfect. In which case, you absolutely, yes, can claim your autonomy in this place for a short time.
Then I think like the first thing that would happen, it's not like a moment of like, oh my gosh, slow motion running towards my brother. There is a very physical like stop to walking. And I think it would be like an assess to make sure that I'm not making this up in my kind of little afterlife moment,
Mhm.
and seeing what I want to see. And I don't know whether like I get the understanding or whether you want me to do a check for it.
Yeah. Do it as a perception check then.
Cool.
At advantage, we'll say.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, easy. You were absolutely confident that this is who you grew up with. This is who
Then-
was murdered while you hid in your home.
Cool. It's one of those things where like there's no point drawing too much attention to myself, like even in this moment. So it'd be like if there's all these people, I guess kind of like weaving through and attempting to just like grab his hand as we like not in a I'm just gonna hold your hand way, but in like a to stop him also.
Mm-hmm. And he does. He comes to a stop. He
Does he look
slowly
like-
turns and looks at you.
And does he look like injured like he was when he died? Or does he look like all clean?
No, in this place, he's free of any wounds at all. He looks exactly as he was, healthy and relatively happy.
I don't know if I feel like Malia would have like goldfish moment where like mouth is opening and closing,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out what to say, but just almost nothing is coming out.
And he fills that space with a look of recognition. Malia,
Yes.
I remember you.
I would hope so. What is this place? What are we doing?
We walk.
How long have you been walking?
I've walked for the longest time and no time at all.
Do you know where we are?
It's the Grey Road.
Do you remember what happened?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, back on the mortal plane when I saw you last.
Oh, you were there. Malia. I think I do. I remember. There was pain and blood. There's none of that here. Stay on the road, though.
Have you tried to find a way out?
Why would I do that? We walk. And
You're
as
okay with
as
that?
he says this, he begins to walk again.
Think for like as long as he is, she will too. But the question remains like asking whether he's okay with that.
I don't see that I have much of a choice.
You haven't tried at all?
If I keep walking, I'll arrive.
I don't know if that's true.
Why are you here? How are you here?
There was an incident with a troll. Let's leave it at that.
No, that's not what I mean. And he points away from the road, and you feel this white, hot, electric power pierce into you.
Ouch.
Your spirit form, anchored as it is to the place where your body fell, is ripped into itself. And you watch this woman point to where your body fell. And disgusted, you know that she's trying to use that body for her own purposes.
Can I resist it?
You don't need to. The moment her power touches your body, you are ripped back to the presence of your soul and feel this white hot energy bursting into your chest.
Ouchie.
For a moment, you see an eclipsed moon, a blackened sky, dark clouds raining blood, and you feel more than hear a voice. She is mine. Benedict turns, staring at Lilith, and will fire immediately 2 shots. From, where are you? Okay, let's do that. 2 shots from hand crossbows that he pulls, immediately firing on you, Lilith. The 2 is not going to do anything. There's the nat 1. Both of these shots as he kind of skids in the mud on this riverbank, a little bit, kind of pacing himself and still keeping an eye on Willow. These 2 crossbow bolts zing past your head, Lilith. Saz, what was your roll on initiative?
19.
That was 19.
19.
Thank you. I've lost that guy, but it's fine. Lilith, will go to yours in
Yep,
response to that.
Is Malia resurrected, or is this still a work in progress?
You
Did I hear any indication of Malia taking a breath or gasping or going, "Oh, get this goddamn troll off me"?
you can make a perception check if you like.
Natural 20.
There's no indication the
Casual
state of
subconscious.
Malia has changed whatsoever.
Okay, excellent.
And probably no real indication to Lilith that an attempt was made to do so either.
Aside from the MILF dropping to her knees.
Correct.
Okay. We're going to blast. Like, just move this in a line across these guys and the corpse of Sal. Blast these guys with a moonbeam, but especially Benedict, because fuck that guy.
Is this going through Solethra?
Yeah, so I'm just moving all of it across all of them.
Okay.
I don't know who she is. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
But she just rezzed Marcus 8 fingers, and I don't fucking trust her.
Okay, sure.
As a zombie. She rezzed him as a zombie.
Easy.
So that's 4 concepts.
It is. One moment.
And this Grum guy, he's did D20, did you say he's disappeared? Because you just kind of said, I'm going to do all of my things that I discussed, and then...
He appears to be out of view for
Yeah, so
Lilith,
he
I
just-
should imagine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what's the DC on the con save?
16.
Okay, it's a nat 20 for the zombie. He absolutely just
Wow.
powers through it. Oh. Nat 1 for Selethka.
So is she going to take max damage because of that?
She is not, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
I know, right? It's unfair. And Benedict.
And balls first.
Benedict's an 18. And ball
So-
first.
No, it clearly has a Z in it. That's balls first.
Good. It's gonna be a 9, a 15.
Okay, so 2 pass, 2 fail. So 17 for the ones who failed,
Mhm.
and 8, 9 for the ones who pass.
Beautiful.
And then bonus action, I'm just going to move my spiritual weapon 20 feet up. And that's it.
Marvelous.
Actually, I'll also move back into the tree line under the thing.
Vermilion. You watch,
Hey.
having seen your mother kind of misty step over the riverbank, attempt some arcane bullshittery, fall to her knees, screaming in pain, and then watches Lilith's moonbeam absolutely fucking, well, doesn't do a whole lot to her, but it's definitely not harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wenty, we'll go with yours, please. Fuck did I roll for this guy?
So the rest of the group see this, I would say, relatively muscular, short figure emerge from underneath the troll with a
Okay, now
body
describe your character.
steady, with the body slung over his shoulder, which is oddly hooded and seems to be either unconscious or dead. We don't know what. And marches straight up towards Liv. And I believe I can get base-to-base contact to DM, but tell me, Ash/Lilith, if you did anything weird, because you just said you kind of moved. So you look like to me that you just walked into the tree area.
Yeah, I'm just under the
Yeah, it'll be
tree.
under the branches.
Cool. Okay.
Or-
Leaning on the
within-
bark, the
yeah.
trunk.
Yeah. So carrying Malia's body, he walks up and simply just takes the warhammer and clocks Lilith.
Malia's body is invisible, so you are holding nothing.
Okay, in that case, then he's holding nothing. So you're
Malia's body is visible because she cried out as she died.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, the state of invisibility is lost if you make a sound. I'm pretty
it's not.
sure.
No, it's not. It's if you attack or make an action.
According to the dust disappearance.
Call it a
Dust
DM
dis-
ruling then.
dust
Her body's
disappearance.
visible at this point.
Wow, you suck. Yeah, if the dust attacks or casts a spell, that's it.
okay. So
Okay. No.
first roll against Lilith is a is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I'd say that hits. So I'm going to silvery ups it.
You want silver barbs it?
Yeah.
Done.
And Tiny Wing can have advantage on her next attack.
And that's a 19 with silver barbs.
Yeah, that still hits.
And that is hold on. 10 points of damage.
Nope. I had 4, so I'm down.
Okay. And then on his
And hang on, that also means the moonbeam just disappeared as well.
his
Spiritual weapon
second,
still up.
Yeah.
second action flips over Lilith and then cuffs her.
In what specific way? Is she-
Manacles both her hands.
Yeah.
So are you putting Malia down to do this? Because you have Malia and a weapon. Do you have more than 2 hands?
18 hands.
No,
18
no.
hands.
It's a
Oh,
Goro
no,
You've already got
situation.
lots of
Guy.
8 fingers.
The new guy, it's from 18 hands.
situation.
Fuck, it's
Doesn't-
Garrus.
But doesn't seem to hinder him. Literally takes the other hand, very dexterously flips a pair of manacles onto Lilith at this point in time, and then looks up to the tree and says, "Your friends need to stop fighting me and my friend. We're not the enemy." That's exciting.
I'll move Malia's corpse over to the tree at this point.
Currently kneeling over Lilith, cuffed.
Beautiful. Anything else, Mr. Wenty?
But no, just looking up in the tree, because Tiny Wing, as far as I know, is this tiny figure somewhere in the tree, and he's just calling up to her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Vermilion.
Hey.
Your mother has instructed you to get hold of Willet. However, she's also on her knees currently, screaming in pain.
Yep.
The moonbeam seems to have taken care of itself.
I hold the willet.
But you also have the orc next to you. So Vermilion's got a lot going on in their
Where
life
there's a
at the
Willet,
moment.
there's a Wyatt.
Good.
Dead people can't talk.
Wow.
Good grief. What are we gonna do here? Uh, maybe I could take a leaf out of Lilith's book and use my own moonbeam. On the guy, the orc, and the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that seems like a good idea.
That seems like a great idea. Let me find the stupid shapey thing. There it is.
It'd suck if you deleted it and not just moved it off to the side somewhere so you could just drag it back again.
I did delete it, so bite me. I
Oh
take
no, that's what I would have done.
Good. What's the diameter on the moonbeam?
It is 40
Wait, what?
No, sorry, 5 foot radius, 40 foot high. Beg your pardon, I misread the thing. So yeah, the diameter is 10 feet.
Excellent.
World's biggest moonbeam.
Right? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I
upcast
don't
it
think
and it
that's
triples in
true.
diameter every time.
Yeah,
That's
and
truly
it's
so much for
got
me.
a smiley face on it. It's just kind of doing one of these,
Good.
trying to
Excellent.
sell you a used car.
What's the con save for it?
Con save is 15.
Okay, the orc has failed.
Good.
The bat.
But the bat.
But the bat has also failed.
Good. Well, roll 2d10. That is an 8 and a 6. So 14
Mhm.
radiant damage.
Excellent. The bat just screams in bat-like pain as it falls over.
But it's so high pitched no one can hear it.
Correct. The orc remains standing on his own and looks over towards his bat and then back at you and then over at Willett and then back at you and then back at the bat. Now very confused about what to do with his life. Anything else from Vermilion?
An Old Spice commercial, apparently.
Hated that. I guess I'd like to use a bonus action to flip him off again.
Okay, good. Magnificent. Really? How does he not have? Fine.
Promethean, you have a little something something in the bottom right of your screen.
Do I?
No, the other side. You're looking on the wrong side.
Okay, good. I
Your
do.
green screen's coming up or something?
The mic arm.
Oh, it looks like the green screen freaking out.
No.
Okay, ignore that then.
It's fine. I gotta remove it. Done. Fixed. The orc will lash back out at you then, Vermilion.
It starts its turn in the moonbeam.
Yeah. Fails.
Hell yeah. What's that? 13 radiant damage.
Excellent. Boom, 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 boom. Oof. Okay, only one of the attacks is gonna hit.
How would you know?
Gonna be 14. What's that? Slashing damage, I think.
Slashing damage? Lame. Alright, fine. See if I care!
Good.
Just flip him off harder.
Willett at this point, not currently having anyone paying attention to him, absolutely just lets go of this bank and starts to float down the river. Benedict will see that actually, and will start chasing at speed. Willett.
This time the crocodile will get him.
Crocodile's just gonna hang there for the time being. Boom, 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 boom. Balthurst, or Balls First, if we prefer, I guess, is at this point going to actually fucking yeet. He's watched everyone around him be absolutely smoked, and he's going to attempt to flee. And he's going to do that and get off map in the process, towards the north. Tiny Wing, you'll be up. You could take one crack shot at him before he kind of gets out of your line of sight, if that is what you would like to do with your turn.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Tiny Wing then.
Hearing her being addressed by somebody under the tree, begin to hear a very confused little tiny fairy voice, very quietly talk down to you. Just be like, Are you friend? Can I trust you? Can you help me? Can you help Sal? That's it. That's her turn.
You can respond immediately if you'd like, D20, rather than waiting for your turn.
Point him out to me.
The red hobgoblin.
And he turns to looks in that direction. I'll give it a go.
Thank you.
Excellent. Lilith, you're up. And
William's mum goes before me.
true, she does. You're right. She's still on her knees,
Yeah.
and screaming. The dark grey wastes, Malia, of this grey road are suddenly screaming at you, and your perception kind of in this place is split between your spirit, and you watch cold and distantly in this sense as this Dwergar picks up your body, dumps it, takes Lilith down, shackles her. Your soul is currently struggling between two seemingly incredibly powerful entities. This sharp spear of pain that entered you seems to be associated with the first. This dark and terrible whisper, providing visions of rain of blood, appears to be associated with the second. And for a moment, both feel not comfortable, but familiar in the sense that this is something to fight against. This is something to spur you into action. And it draws you away somewhat from the feeling of sort of passive futility that you felt so far in this place.
Mm.
Meanwhile, in the material realm, the swath of troll blood that entered your mouth while you were underneath it has done its work on your physical body. But your soul is currently standing directly next to one of the most important people in your life. I'm going to have you make a wisdom check, please.
You bastard.
Imagine getting picked on for not being wise.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
Magnificent. Your physical body begins to heal. But at this point, you remain unconscious completely. You are also bound and effectively at 0 hit points. But you feel a sense in those last moments in this state of being drawn back to yourself with two very distinct presences trying to claw you in different directions. And then nothing. Darkness.
Hate that.
In totality. What it does mean is I guess we can probably
Am I not black
remove
and white?
the filter from you for now.
For now?
Mhm.
Does that mean I have hit points back?
No, you don't. You currently have 0 hit points and are unconscious. Your physical body is working again. But that failed wisdom check means that there was just too much of a anchor to the existence beyond, and you haven't yet properly come back to yourself. Selethra at that point snaps back into her own recollection. Again, taking in kind of the area around her. Gives like a satisfying nod over in Grum's direction. But a line of blood does fall from her nose as she slowly stands back on her feet. And Lilith, to you.
Okay. I'm not telling you the number. No one else knows if I'm living or dying.
That's rude. You will. Everyone else has, so go for it.
No, I shan't. We can sit here all night, baby girl.
Then
I'm not opposed to just sitting here.
Then I'll assume it's a failure.
You can assume as you want.
What'd you roll?
I'm not telling you.
Or what'd you roll?
I'll message you.
Okay, great. Outstanding. Grum. You're up. And Tiny Wing has asked if you can help her friend.
Again, and it doesn't seem an awful lot of effort, but he will drag the two, one slung over a shoulder almost casually, and then drag this 6'9" figure towards Sal's body. How close is Sal? I'm sorry, I can't see the map. I can't see Sal's map, which is my problem.
It's a fair distance. It's 40 feet. Or 35, we'll say.
35. Okay. Okay. So two things will happen. One, he seems to almost blur for a second, and the props Lilith up against like the base of the tree, and then literally blurs next to Salazar. Sal, sorry, and leans over him, peels back an eyelid. Is he gone?
He's very much gone, yes.
Okay. In that case, he will chant, and I'll message you what he does to him.
Excellent. I'll point out, because you can't see the map, you also have Selethka almost directly next to you at that point as well.
Okay. He barely gives her a look and sees his partner is currently tracing down the other one.
Absolutely barreling down this river, and looks like fast enough to get ahead of the Alan, who's just kind of flailing in the water, heading downstream.
That's fine. Everything seems to be there, and promise is a promise. So I'll message you what he tries with the fallen figure.
Okay, perfect. Marvelous. Thank you, Ash. Vermilion.
Hey.
Hey, back to you, sir.
Okay. So Giant Bat is dead. This orc is just kind of hanging out. Is that an accurate representation of where Willett is at the moment?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Then, as a bonus action, and using my Fey Touched feature, which allows me to use once per long rest, Misty Step without expending a spell slot, I'm gonna Misty Step over to where Willett is in the river, and then as my action, I am going to wild shape into a crocodile.
Okay. Excellent.
You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Fucking brilliant. One
So
moment.
you could put a second crocodile.
A second
Wait,
crocodile.
But
why
this
am I
crocodile has a
smaller?
mohawk.
Yeah.
Correct. This crocodile does have a mohawk. You're right. And what is the plan post crocodile turning? Sorry.
Um, that's all I could do for now, but the
Mhm.
plan is like now I'm between Willet and
Benedict.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tiny Dick. So I can attack him if I need to.
Okay, great. Bum. Excellent.
Which should have happened several turns ago, but here we are. Should have been attacked by a crocodile truly so long ago. But as I say, sometimes you just got to do these things yourself.
Sometimes crocodiles just get lazy. Sorry about it.
I'll know better for
Excellent.
next time.
Brilliant. So, with Malia mostly dead
Which is slightly alive.
and bound, Lilith on death's door, Sal very much entirely dead, and Vermilion's mother looking very, very pissed off. We're going to take a little break. Have a bit of a stretch, get yourself some refreshments.
Berate D20.
And you can berate D20 if you like. Or you can congratulate them on bringing these goons to justice. Your
If there's
choice.
pineapple on that fucking
There's
pizza,
so much pineapple on that pizza.
Excellent.
I hate it here.
Whoa. Okay, you can berate D20.
If you have complaints in the audience, you can email them to d_20 @
Very
gmail.com.
good. All right, we're going to take.
Apple isn't even a good fruit, let alone a good pizza topping.
Whoa.
Put it in the fucking bin. It's
Controversial.
terrible.
All right, we're going to take 5 to 10
Accurate.
minutes. We'll be back. Return with us
Set a
and,
timer.
and
Hold
see what
yourself
happens, etc. Goodbye forever.
Actually, yeah, chat. Someone in chat, set a timer. Hold Promethean accountable.
Don't do that. That's silly.
Bully him.
About
You
D20.
don't pronounce
Oh,
the
whoa.
T.
Okay, hang on. We're going back to be right back.
I'm here.
Oh,
No, I'm
good,
here.
good. That was me.
I can't believe that you just ignored the guest.
It's like
Yes, you donated to your charity stream to be here.
correct.
Promethean.
And thank you again for that wonderful gift. All that time ago. It was truly so long. But yes, we do have a little guest player here. Doesn't have their camera on currently, but it's fine. There they are. D20's here. Woo!
Kill
And has absolutely not done any harm at all.
That's true, but he also hasn't.
Yes.
He hasn't helped.
Well, I guess we'll find out whether
He
or not
literally knocked me unconscious with a mace or something.
Yeah, but we've all done that,
with a big hammer.
That's not a bad thing.
And
intentionally
shackled
or
you.
otherwise.
And
And he shackled me non-consensually.
yeah.
But you're basically just a corpse at this point, so.
That's not true. I've
Do you
still
have
got-
a mirror in the
I can't
background?
not being-
Who?
D20. Just had a really weird thing happen with his background just before, where it looked like there was a tiny D20 facing away, and then he just instantly appeared back in his chair. And I'm like, there's no way you could have covered that distance that fast.
A portal into the Mirrorverse. Hey,
There are mirrors
hi.
everywhere in this place.
Good. Welcome back
Canonically lives in a hall of mirrors.
to our first session of 2026 of the Sword of the Skulls. But who knows? It could be the last because fucking everyone's going down. We've got Lilith unconscious and bound currently. Malia is no longer completely dead. Is mostly dead, but is also bound. By this cool little Dwergar who's been roughing everyone up. Sal is down and currently dead. Tiny Wing's still hiding in a tree. Vermilion has wild-shaped into a crocodile in order to presumably recover the Alan Willett Wedgwood, who has yeeted himself into a river.
Yep, as far as you know, that's what I'm doing.
In an attempt to get away from what truly seems to be so many people trying to get their hands on him.
He's having a terrible day.
He's having a... Well, some of you...
Guys, you had a bad day.
Some of you having a worse day, I would argue. The Willett has been.
Death is only the beginning.
Yeah, that's fair. And I believe that brings us back to the top of initiative, which hopefully we'll get out at some point, I guess. We just need Crom to make everyone unconscious, and then
Who goes
we're all
immediately
good.
after my turn?
That's a great question. I think that's the bad guys. Oh, which means the orc would be up, yeah.
Which means he starts his turn in my moonbeam.
Yeah, correct. That's fair. That's a pass of the con save for that one.
Okay. Well, he can take whatever half of 11 is.
He will.
6.
When I say he will. Excellent. He absolutely screams in pain.
Owie!
You have... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, good. What he's going to do is immediately launch himself into this river. Also attempting to recover Willett. So they will make contested strength checks. Willett again absolutely just winds his way out of grasp as this orc leaps into the water after them. Much to
he's
his
slippery.
frustration. He is real slippery. He's done a real good job at not being collared. Bless. And that will bring us then to Tiny Wing. So in terms of the remaining folk on the field, the Tiny Wing, so Thelethkra has raced herself to her feet. Willett's floating down a river down that way. You have both Lilith and Malia unconscious below you. And bound.
Sorry, paying attention. It just got real loud here.
You're good.
I think Tiny Wing would try a stealthy little shimmy down the tree to Lilith and just kind of stand on her chin and just smack her cheek a little bit. She's like, wake up, god damn it, wake up.
Excellent.
Hey, Tiny, are you doing any damage?
No, because I'm this big.
Damn it.
No damage, but Lilith will be stabilized by that action. Still bound.
I can't do nothing about that.
Are my hands tied in front or behind me? I know I'm not conscious, but my hands bound in front or behind me.
What do we reckon, Grum?
They're bound up around her neck.
Well, can you demonstrate that for me with your hands so I know what it looks like?
Sure. Imagine you've got a ball gag and you've got manacles that are connected around the side of your head so you can't speak, and your wrists are around your ears.
Okay, that feels effective.
Okay, so I'm also
Imagine.
gagged.
Correct.
Excellent.
Sorry, I'm just writing down at the same time everything that D20 is doing to make this campaign more difficult to use against him later.
Good. I'm glad. That then brings us to if we're done, to Lilith's turn.
Yep, go for it.
The Milfian's turn. Once again, his mum goes next.
Correct. Why did I've literally got it written down here too. I had scribbled over it with other writing. Selethra will turn then to Grum as you pass, and in a very angry voice, I want them all alive. And will make her way
Downtown.
Well, she'll look over towards Will at first and kind of see a crocodile and the orc, but noting that Tremont is right there, she's actually going to ignore that completely. And she's going to head over here to Melia. And she'll kneel down and kind of open her eyes a little bit, and she's going to fail at that, so it doesn't matter. But at this point, she's essentially studying Melia's body. And we will from there move to Lilith.
Am I unconscious?
You have been stabilized by the Tiny Wing. Let me
Which
just...
generally means unconscious and 0 hit points,
Yeah.
but not actively dying. So, no turn.
Passively dying.
Well, no longer dying, which is great.
No longer actively dying.
Correct. But you do perhaps through this kind of going in and out of consciousness hear the voice of Tiny Wing calling out to you. And I think as you wander back and forth from consciousness in this, let's say, a cognitive twilight state, then, Lilith, there will be, outside the edges of perception, this thin kind of grey light at the edges of your imagination. And these piercing eyes that you know very well, staring into you, not with disdain, not with disappointment, but not necessarily particularly happy either. Just watching, just there.
Does it look like my mother?
It does.
Mother's eyes?
That is the sensation, yes.
Am I allowed to metaphysically attempt to communicate with her, just like in this
Go for
twilight
it.
space?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, technically, the Twilight Domain encompasses in betweens.
Correct.
and I am in a state of in between. So can I attempt to commune?
You may.
I don't actually know what I want to say. I didn't think this far ahead. I just had the idea. I don't want to die in such a state of indignity. Give me enough strength to do it on my own terms.
You feel a calming presence wash over you. As though your brow is being stroked, almost. My dear, you set your own terms. And then her presence is gone. Grum, marching on over to Sal.
As he approaches, he looks over to the tiny figure that's flitted down towards Liv, whistles at it, and says, "I need you over here now." And then kneel down next to the still form of the hobgoblin. And it's almost as if he pulls out a prayer book, grabs the hobgoblin really roughly by the front of his jerkin, just pulls him up into a sitting position, and then with his book slams it across his chest, and then starts incanting words from the book. With the same hand he just got the book, he takes the book and reverses it and slams it into the hobgoblin's face around the forehead. And with the blood that has formed from the side of his mouth, writes a number of sigils on each cheek and then the forehead, and then slams the book closed, and then again shouts to Tiny Wing, "You need to be here for this next piece."
The worst arcane defibrillator ever.
Yeah. Book beat.
These kind of tiny yellow squares kind of just drop away.
Excellent.
The post-its again?
They're kind of more pineapple shaped. It's kind of weird.
You fucking jerk. Stupid. Would you like to read the description of the spell that's being cast for me, please?
Yeah, absolutely. The spell is known as Revivify. And you can see that as long as the character has not been dead for more than 10 rounds, it is brought back. And again, it's up to the DM on how you want to bring this one back, but usually it's back to either 0 or 1 hit points as part of it. And depending on what type of DM you are, you may put horrible kind of things on the player character that has just been revivified, almost life-altering and scarring kind of objectivity, but that's up to you, DM.
Well, look, what I'll say is the color bleeds back into Salazar's form. And as a reward for the pineapple reference, Sal, you will also, as you come back, you
immediately die.
You immediately die again. No, but you will come back with 2 levels of exhaustion. On
pineapple in my mouth.
On top of your
So,
already absolute fucked mental state.
1 hit point, or am I just stabilized?
1 hit point.
Someone get that man some eggs.
And you can thank the pineapples for the hit point.
to just like point out that you are in the form of another animal that does lay eggs. So
That's true. Croc eggs
can
for
be-
all.
This is true. I don't think we've had crocodile eggs for breakfast yet.
It's me running down the list of all animals that lay eggs.
Fucking outstanding. Anything else from Grum, or is that the extent?
And how far's our quarry down the river?
From you specifically,
Yep.
with a very angry orc on one side and a green mohawked crocodile on the other. They're currently, say, 20 feet away from you.
Definitely has control of the situation.
I will send you. He again after stealing this book and forcefully using it as a way to break that grip that death had onto this now living hobgoblin.
Incredibly old hobgoblin.
Incredibly old one. Third chance to your old son. He uses that finger and points it down the river at the Owlin, and I'll send you what he does.
Okay, brilliant.
As no one's alive or conscious enough to actually hear what he says. Hey, actually, DM.
Yeah, I feel like Sal would probably hear as he comes back to consciousness. If it's vocal, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll message him with it as well, so you can work it in a minute.
Sure. In the meantime, though, then Vermilion,
What?
you're a crocodile.
Okay.
What would you like to do with that?
As a crocodile, I would like to roll a bite attack on Willet, with the specific intent to not do lethal damage, but to use the ability to grapple, to grab hold of him as a
Okay.
crocodile, is the intent behind that, just so you know.
Right. So if we're going to do a grapple, we'll do it as a contested strength check.
Well, he has to hit first.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, because grapple's a
'Cause it's-
consequence of the bite.
Correct.
Right, yeah.
Correct.
Yep, gotcha.
Um,
Go for it.
All right. So that is the lovely face of Ellen Graham smiling up at me, which means I rolled a natural 20 on my Ellen Graham D20.
You absolutely won. I am personally offended that you have the Alan Graham D20, but it would be a joy to see that face. So, good on you.
Yeah. So now he's grappled.
He well and truly is grappled. You have Willet.
Great. In which case, I would like to then use my entire 30 feet of movement to croc away down the river in this direction.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. You absolutely do that. What's the 30 feet of movement?
30 feet of 30 feet swim speed.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because if I went the other way, I'd probably run afoul of the crocodile, and you'd fuck with me the same way you did last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Okay.
And then I'd like to bonus action flip off the orc.
With your crocodile paw?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
That's absolutely fine.
I love how I've canonically established that flipping someone off is an entire bonus action.
Look, I don't think it is. I think it's
Only for you.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
a free
correct.
action, but if you want to burn a bonus action on it, that's
Well, I don't have anything else
entirely
I can
fine.
do. Crocodiles don't get bonus actions, so
What is the distance on this? Okay.
which also means I get to leave the map.
Yeah, look, it does. Because you're a fuck. We'll leave you at the edge of the map for visual sake. But you do. Benedict will continue to chase you. You don't go that far. That's not 30 feet, is it?
I didn't want to overlay the logo.
Actually. Yeah, it's pretty bang
Oh,
on.
there you go. Look, I was actually right.
Excellent.
Unintentionally, I was correct.
You were very good. Well, that freaked me the shit out. It's a cat-related door thing. Benedict is going to follow you, and in a last-ditch effort, as this river curves around
Benny, no.
downstream. We'll pull out a net and attempt to throw it over the top of you.
Who's Annette?
I hate you. And that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Mrs.
And you you feel as this
I don't know what to tell you. Invincible crocodile.
you feel as this incredibly heavy net kind of falls around you, and you notice it's very intricately spun. It is quite obviously a very impressive magical item of some kind. And with that, Benedict, as he throws it, is going to command you with one word to return. And I'll have you roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
What do I add to my wisdom saves? That is wisdom save, which I get a +7 to, which will make that a 23.
Easy. You absolutely tell that guy to get fucked and continue on your merry way.
I flip him off with my other paw.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 croc paws, and I've still got 2 flip-offs left.
Good. The orc at this point will probably waddle back to shore and is going to fucking bolt onto the opposite side of the river, also heading off map into the undergrowth. Bum, 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 bum. Bringing us then back to Tiny Wing.
Hopefully the rain doesn't come through because it's real bloody loud now.
No, I don't
I
have it.
can't hear it.
Excellent. I set it up good. So being told by my new friend that I need to go and help. She's gonna dash and head over there because she doesn't have that much movement. Where's that bloody map gone? There it is. So dashy. Get over here and be like, okay, I'm here. Now what?
He needs to breathe more. And
Ye-
points to Sal's now open eyes and probably fairly shocked face, one should imagine, because it's not a happy revivify he just got.
Needs to breathe more. How hell is that my problem?
Watch him.
Watch him. Okay, I can do that.
Doesn't choke on his tongue, that sort of stuff.
Okay, she's gonna position herself right on his chin and just stare straight at his face.
Creepy. I like it.
Weird now.
Breathe, you.
Oh my god, if Sal quickly inhales, will he swallow Tiny Wing?
Roll a swallow check. No, he's not going to
No.
swallow Tiny Wing.
It's okay, Sal's a spitter.
Good.
What I'm hearing is he's a quitter.
Doesn't like getting fairies stuck between his teeth.
Magnificent. Anything else from Tiny Wing then?
No, that's it. She's just staring at Sal.
Okay, brilliant. Let me do. Imagine knowing rules. How does unconsciousness even work?
You die.
I don't think that's a thing.
No, it just means that you basically can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's super boring. It's like you have to sit an entire adventure just kind of like, I'm 0 hit points.
Look, at least it's not dead, right?
Could be 1. That's correct.
Hey, it's not. It's close.
But it's 0.
Good. Selethgra is going to continue to study Malia's body, and she will take out some chalks and surround Malia's body with a circle as she starts creating some kind of what looks to be
Hopscotch.
yeah, exactly right. She's going to play hopscotch over the top of Malia. She's creating some kind of ritual circle around Malia at this point, whispering as she does so in a very strange language.
Thanks, I hate it.
Look, the good news is that you're not actually aware of it. But that sound so close to your ears will prompt, if you like, a new wisdom save, please.
Mm. It's safe here where I can't do anything. Wisdom save, you say, hey? That's an 18 total.
Excellent. In which case, Malia,
Yes, Papa.
you feel your consciousness return to your body, and there is the briefest of moments where you remember those experiences that you had while you're outside of it. And as you come back to yourself, shreds of those slowly fall away. You remember the white hot searing light. You remember the dark voice whispering that you were theirs. And you remember the face of your brother. As you, now mostly safe from the dead condition, are simply unconscious and no longer essentially fully comatose.
Cool.
Lilith is still unconscious.
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
In this liminal space, my mother just told me the terms have been mine to set after I asked for the term to end things on my own terms.
It was more final than that. The sense that you got from it was that she's talking about consequences. You've already set your own terms, was the sense of the statement.
Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. She never liked me very much. I don't know. Can I try and will myself back to consciousness? Does that work?
I don't think that's a thing until some kind of healing is provided.
Yeah. Listen, it's worth a shot. If you don't ask, you'll never be told no.
That's true. Look, if you can find a really cool idea to pitch me, I'm not necessarily going to say no.
I will take crowdfunding options.
Excellent, good. Until such time as a really cool idea is pitched, we will move then to Grum. So Willett has been absolutely hooned downriver by this crocodile currently. Benedict is standing probably about 30 odd feet away at this point, absolutely swearing black and blue, looking as though they're contemplating jumping back in the river, but not necessarily into the idea. Celethra seems very into whatever ritual she's currently performing around Malia's body.
So give her a hard stare in the past. Check the fairy hasn't been inhaled by the hobgoblin. Just checking that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like was worried about the tongue, not about a fairy being inhaled. Kind of weird, but used to it. And with that, is he out of line of sight, DM? Ellen?
I think you would still just have a bead on them. You could see them still heading down river very quickly in the water.
Okay. Roughly distance?
Let's say
600 feet.
4 million feet. We'll say 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. In that case,
Where is he?
uh,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
okay.
I thought it was much
Then
further back. I thought it was like down with where Lilith is, but no, that carry on.
okay, then he will get up. I will take my increased movement that has been provided to him. Close the space down to, let's say, 20 foot, and then cast a spell which. And NVC, have you got him actually in your mouth? Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
He is grappled or
He
he is restrained for the purposes of using the correct terminology.
Okay.
Does
Mm.
Willet technically have half cover by virtue of being in your mouth?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, it's the choice of not trying to kill someone else by accident. It's what I'm trying to avoid at the moment. Easy. In that case, given a 20 foot, I will then cast the following spell. And I will send it to you, DM. But could you make a Constitution saving throw for our Owlentron, please?
Certainly. That's going to be...
Is this an AoE spell?
No.
Okay, well
Target
that
him.
makes sense.
Should
Yeah,
be,
from-
though.
No, I was trying to avoid the air effects one.
That's going to pass.
Okay. Could you roll a d6 and take it away from that score and tell me if it still passes a number of target number 17?
I can. Ooh. I rolled 6, which is awful. Which rolls that back to... What's the DC?
17.
Meets it, beats it, I'm afraid.
That's okay. In that case, he will use the rest of his movement to accelerate down, so still within 20 foot of it, and whistles the Benedict to go to his left.
Okay. So still on the edge of the river rather than in the water,
Yep,
yeah?
on the edge of the river. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I think what we'll do at this point... Tiny Wing... Actually, no, let's run through this. Hang on. Vermilion, is your plan essentially just continue to head down the river with Willet?
Yep.
Excellent.
Full movement plus dash action.
Yeah, great. I think what he'll do, kind of between splashes and being dipped below the water, he's going to not beg necessarily, but try and convince you to let him go. It'll be kind of in between gulps of truly murky river water. If you let me leave, I have a healing potion in my pouch. I can take that. I'm sure that will be perfectly fine, and I can simply fly away. No one will ever need to see me ever again. Please, just let me go.
Sorry, I feel like Promethean should be doing this with Emily, just dunking his head into a bowl of water.
Just so we can actually
do
get
that.
some authenticity.
Yeah, just full immersion, you know.
I don't think I can reply to him as a crocodile.
As a crocodile, true. You either reply by letting him go or not, I think is probably the thing.
Listen, I would be happy to negotiate terms of release, but I have to get away from these two fuckers first. So I'm going to continue down the river away from these other idiots
I'm going to say...
until such a time as I get rid of them or they catch me.
Yeah, excellent. And with the orc vanishing into the undergrowth on the other side, Willet begging for his life, and with Vermilion being truly scooned so quickly downriver, at this point, I think we will officially call out the end of combat with only currently Tiny Wing conscious amongst the party, other than Vermilion, who is swimming truly so far into the distance. Because, look, I've said it truly so many times, always split the party. It's a great idea. You should always do it. And I think what we'll do, Tiny
Or
Wing...
better telegraph who's an ally.
I think Tiny Wing is you kind of... Is there anything specific in your, I guess, nursing of Sal in his state that you think Tiny Wing would take on?
I don't think it's the sort of thing she would have any real skill with or having needed to use before. Even if she's read about it, she's never seen it done. She's never done it. So she's more or less just doing what she was told to do, making sure he's still breathing, keeping an eye on him, and probably pretty quietly sort of being like, please don't leave me. Please come back.
That's real cute.
It's her friend.
And with that, I think over the course of several minutes, Selethra will finish the ritual that she's been performing around the body. Now, I guess, conscious and no longer
Not
dead.
body.
Sorry,
I'm conscious.
The unconscious
kind of.
form of Malia.
Sack of meat.
Wow. Breathing sack of meat to you.
Wow, that's rude. And we'll find out exactly what that spell does exactly as this spell completes. Malia, that regenerative troll blood, will provide you with a single hit point.
Yes.
And we're going to wrap it there for the evening.
Waka waka.
Welcome.
That's rude.
Welcome back, and I'm sorry everyone was so unconscious for so long. But hey, here we are. Listen, we did the thing. We played the game. We're back.
Kill your players.
Kill your players.
Kill your guests.
They could easily die again. I just simply refuse to do it on a battle map next session. We'll see how we go. It could potentially be the Vermilion show, I guess, next session. Hey, D20, thanks for joining us this very eve, and thank you for donating to charity to make it happen. It was real cool to have you.
Little did my donation would involve almost 3 player deaths and watching Vermilion disappear down only to be eaten by another crocodile. So, I mean,
Yeah, look.
amazing.
It's,
Lore of the river, I guess.
yeah.
Or a duck.
That's
Either
how
or.
that works.
Could be. There are some pretty aggressive ducks. Or a
Excellent.
crab, for that matter.
Mm,
All right.
Krabooty.
Krabooty. I saw that name change. That was one of my favorite ones. We're going to rush around the table, and we're going to, if you have a little favorite moment, feel free to show it out, but also do a little outro for yourself. While I hunt us down a, what's that thing called that we do?
Raid.
A raid target, I believe. Which I'll do at this very time. We're going to start this time with D20. Hey, hi, who are you? Where can we find you doing cool stuff? And was there anything from the session that you thought was super fun?
So you can find me next Friday on Echoes of Divinity, which will be my last session apparently, because I've just ticked off my DM to an extent which I can't recover from. So it was lovely meeting you all and being
It's gonna
here.
be crazy when you get a pizza delivered to your house and inside the box it says we ban pineapple at this establishment.
Yeah,
Which is weird because he
think,
brought his own pineapple.
yeah. Wait to see what's in the floating boat. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Favorite moment, I think, was just seeing the interplay of unconscious players. It's just Promethean just cruelly just knocking one player out after another, and then having them on the edge of death.
Very good.
Back to you.
Ham.
Yeah, hi, that's me. Oh, stuff. Hey. Hey. You'll find me running around in shadows over on the Meeples and Dragons channel. Our first session back for the year is not next Saturday, but
Tomorrow.
Saturday after. There's the whole Pants and Fangs thing going on. We're rolling back into that. That's kind of about it, apart from all the other secret projects that I got cooking away in the background, which will emerge over the course of the next few months. Favorite parts. It was an interesting little insight to some Malia goodness there. That was pretty cool. And also Tiny Wing being all fucking sweet and sappy. And I promise not to accidentally swallow you.
You gotta ask first, buddy.
Well, I was going to say, unless you're into it. I mean, look,
Excellent. NVCDM.
Hello,
Hey, hi.
I'm NVCDM. You can find me on social media that I may or may not use at that NVCDM. I do stuff like this and other things, and if you can find those, good job. My favorite moment tonight was well, not really a moment, but it's the fact that you pro have created a situation once again where Vermilion has absolutely no idea what is going on or who is an ally or not, and this is the result. The end. You
Good.
brought this on yourself.
Well, I'd argue you're, yeah, good. Saz.
Hi, I'm Saz. I do the thing over on Meeples and Dragons where I run all the stuff, and so Thursdays I play video games there too, and usually on a Monday, but not tomorrow. I'm over on Split the Party doing things in Curse of Strahd.
No, we're not on tomorrow. No,
we're not on
we're
tomorrow. We get the day off. We
No,
get sleep in.
public holiday. Yeah.
Favorite moment is probably just the fact that I have no idea what the hell's going on and who is who and what is what and new friend.
New friend who's tying up all the old ones. Excellent. Ash.
Hey, I'm Ash and I make stuff, and I'd like to make a counterpoint to D20's statement in that Promethean was knocking people out left and right. The only person who got knocked out in this session of Sword of the Skulls was Lilith, and it was because D20 hit her in the head with a mace or a hammer or something. So,
Big old
fuck
hammer.
D20. Anyway, hey, I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Make Stuff on most social medias, mainly Instagram, where I post things like this cool sword that I made. Other than that, you can find me on the occasional Monday over on Split the Party, where I play a much better cleric. And if I had to pick a favorite moment, it was everyone rolling nines for how hot Vermilion's mum was. Just
Fair.
you put a MILF in the campaign, she's automatically the hottest character.
Yeah, the dice did that. I didn't even do that. But you're absolutely right. Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a menace. And when I'm not a menace, I am the producer, GM, and Chief Executive Thirstmaster over on Hexes and Vexes. First session of Echoes of Divinity comes back, Chapter 3, next Friday. And then the following Tuesday, we start a brand new Candler campaign. So you'll have to come and hang out and check it out. It's going to be real cool. Aside from that, I'm here. I'm Meeples and Dragons. I'm not Meeples and Dragons. I'm just there. Pangs and Fangs, and Somebody's Heroes, and anywhere that will just take me. Oh, and Enchanted Realms.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
so many places.
Did you have a favorite time?
Oh yeah. It was that I got to do stuff this time. That was fun. Because last session I was down before I took an action in initiative order. No, but also it was the turning into a crocodile, and I guess you'll have to, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Moment from Vermilion, that was fun.
Yeah, brilliant. However, am Promethean. There's a zero at it. Sometimes I play games.
What?
I'll be doing that at some point, I promise. The ones of those that involve dice that I will do here, and with Meeples and Dragons, and with Enchanted Realms, and with what's the other one?
Steve.
Whoa, that's rude. Hexes and Vexes.
Talking about.
There you go. Congratulations. I think I enjoyed navigating player death and such, in the sense that I've never done that before, and I've been mildly panicking about it over the entire break period. And I'm looking forward to immediately killing all of you again when we come back next time, just not with a fucking battle map, because why use them? because NBC's just gonna fucking go off the map. That's how they work, apparently.
They will also change the names of all your NPCs.
Yeah, we're never doing that again.
Yep.
Also,
Just do
Till the
theater of the
next time
mind, my
we-
guy. Easier.
also, I enjoyed the rising tension of having our wonderful guest, Miss D20. So thank you. That was super fun.
Snake.
And I enjoyed. You actually put the party down much more sensibly than I probably would have in the same position. So appreciate that. Thank you. In the meantime, we're going to go raid Friendly here. You can stick around and you can say hello to them if you like. It's a public holiday here tomorrow, which will be great in the sense that there's a bunch of time. So I'm a little bit bummed that Barovia's not running tomorrow because it's like one of the only days that I could possibly actually watch it on a Monday.
DM's not
morning.
available.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly right.
Run it without him.
But for
I'm gonna
now,
restart you.
You
can-
also have VODs, just saying. You could
This
always
is
like,
true.
watch a VOD, but
You could.
it's fine, bro. We know you don't actually want to watch. You're just saying
Whoa,
it.
that's rude. For now, stick around and you can go watch Friendly here, do some cool stuff instead. Have fun, be good, and we'll see you in February at some point in time. Very likely, because God, that calendar is awful.
You literally have already confirmed the session. What are you talking about?
Shh, it's a secret. Goodbye.
It's a short month. Yeah.
All right, the button is clicked.
What?
I love that the